Hi guys, my name is Hannah Peel, and for my senior capstone project, I decided to study music therapy. So the first part of this project was a research paper in which I primarily focused on the professional use of music therapy, so specifically for depression and anxiety. However, I have decided to make this video to look a little bit more at the non-professional side of music. So really just to show how people can use music in a variety of ways and on a daily basis as their own form of therapy. Enjoy.
So I've done mission trips to Italy and India and Dominican Republic, and all of those places sang, did concerts or whatever. And it's so interesting to me to see how music, just even if they don't speak the same language as you, they connect with it.
I think sometimes it's hard to compare music to other types of art because music, the way that I love to consume it anyway, like my favorite thing to do is I would go see a band. I'll listen to a record, that's cool. But there's something about being in a room with someone that's creating sound and they're communicating with you in a way that's only going to happen that way, that time, and that's it. And it's over, it's done, it's gone. So. I grew up on the East Coast. I wanted to go to Harvard and all these, all those types of places. And then I ended up, it was through the college application process, it kind of narrowed it down to either I was going to kind of stay home and go to a normal school and get a business degree or something like that, or are you going to go across the country and move to Los Angeles and do this guitar program? So of course I chose the guitar program. That sounds way cooler.
So I have literally always loved music since I was a little kid. I think my mom tells me that my first words are sung. I don't know if I believe her or not, but I've always loved music, and I started taking piano lessons, voice lessons, songwriting lessons sometime in middle school.
Theo and I first started, jamming or practicing probably in 7th grade. We were, I actually saw him where I was taking bass lessons. He was taking guitar lessons at the same time, and I'm like, hey, maybe we should jam or practice together sometime, and we did. And ever since that, we kind of have been writing songs and stuff. And then Matthew Blossom kind of came into the picture.
I realized how kind of therapeutic it was, and it created kind of a balance with my schoolwork. So for me, music is an opportunity to kind of step away from my regular life as a business school student and do something different that's challenging, but in a very different way. And I can see myself getting better, each week, doing something different, learning something new.
But as soon as I started doing it, it was just there was never any reason to not. It was just this makes me really happy, and yeah, my professors drive me nuts sometimes, and they work you really hard, but it's much easier to lose sleep and pull all-nighters and do all that stuff when you're studying something you really love.
So with writing music, I think one of the things that I enjoy the most about that is being able to express what's going on in my heart, my soul, that might be difficult to say just in words, that just needs music behind it to be more powerful. And I love when it connects with other people. I love when people listen to my music and tell me that it touched them or that it helped them through a difficult time in their life.
My favorite part about being in the band, I guess, is probably recording music. I love performing too. It's always fun and a great feeling after you perform. Walking up the stage, everyone's talking, complimenting you and stuff like that. That's fun. But I think recording is probably my favorite part because I guess we get to hear back everything we wrote, everything we put into it, and it takes hours and hours and hours to create a song. When recording, and you finally hear the final take, a 3-minute song, and it's just wow, we just did that.
And it's you know, performing is great, obviously. Like, that's why I do what I do. You know, getting up in front of people and like just expressing myself is always fun. But having the stuff that I'm actually playing be completely up to me is like really gratifying, because it's like, it's something that like I've made, it's mine, it's unique. It's like, you know, it takes a lot of work and a lot of like hair pulling.
You know, I mean, we'll just see if our kids love music or not, but I think I just want them to have the opportunity to experience like the joy of music and how like fun it is and how it can just let you, help you to let loose and be free.
That's why it's kind of sad that you see a lot of school music programs like just getting cut and stuff. It's like, it's really important for kids. Like, I honestly chalk up a lot of like how I did in school, because I was like, you learn so much as you learn discipline, like you learn how to, you know, accomplish a goal, you learn how to work towards something, you know, all that good stuff that like you're supposed to learn as a kid. Like, you can do that in a context that's like not school.
I absolutely love seeing people reach their potential in whatever they're doing, be it music or anything else in life, and I love being a part of that. I love seeing people get from point A to point Z and seeing them improve, and also just the confidence and joy that people get when they know that they've done their best and that they've grown.
Learning to play the guitar definitely opened my eyes to the music industry in general, and like I said, I think I got exposure to a bigger variety of music, and it made me think about maybe that's something that I want to bring into my career. And so I started to kind of consider roles in the music industry, and how I could maybe connect my business background and my business school experience with music. And I've had the opportunity to actually have an internship this summer at Universal Music Group, so working in the music industry in a business capacity, and I think that wouldn't have even been something I would have really considered had I not started to learn the guitar and really get excited about music.
When someone has those moments where they're just like, oh yeah, I just did that, like, you know, because I remember like that's what makes you do it. Like,
therapeutic, freedom, expressing yourself, gratifying, and a break. These are all words that we hear throughout the video, and with that being said, I want to share my story with you all. So my love for music started at a very young age with piano lessons, continued with voice lessons, and now today I spend hours and hours looking up new songs and artists. I'm also hoping on minoring in music management, so you can tell music's still a very big part of my life. In simple terms, music makes me happy. It's the one thing that I can count on to pick me up when nothing or nobody else can, and I can definitely say it's my #1 stress reliever. It's because of this that I know I will continue with music in my life, and now I hope you all will too, because it definitely is a form of therapy. Thanks for watching.